Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at the awesome fans from AIGO. Anyway, this is the R3 RGB light set. So this is the AIGO R3 RGB Halo light kit. We're going to have a look inside the box and see what we get, but first of all I'm going to read through the specs so you can know what these actually are. Actually, let's talk about the product features first of all. So, colourful light design, colour changed infinitely. Well, that's probably an over-exaggeration because nothing goes infinitely, but there's a lot of colours there. Colourful RGB halo design. Well, yeah, I agree with that. It very much is a colourful and RGB halo design. The black fan with 7 pieces of fan blades, spotlight effect more cool. I think what they're trying to say is there, the fans have been designed with airflow in mind. That's probably what they mean. Unique shock absorber design, reducing noise. It's not really unique, it's basically a bit of rubber around the mounting holes, but if they want to call it unique, we'll call it unique. It may be, they might make it out of some weird new plastic which we've never heard of, but I don't think it is. Right, okay, so you get 3 fans in the box, a fan controller and a power connection cable. These connect up to your Molex connector on your power supply. If you haven't got a Molex connector, you can get a SATA to Molex connector from Amazon, things like that cheaply. In fact, actually, I'll put links to this particular set and the adapter in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. But let's look at the specifications. So specification size, they're 120mm fans, so 120 by 120 by 25mm. So if you're looking to put them behind a radiator or in front of a radiator or in front and behind of a radiator, they're 25mm depth. The weight of them is 150 grams, times obviously 3 fans. The fan speed is locked at 1500 RPM. So that is one downside of these particular kits. You don't get any speed adjustment on them. It's the same for pretty much all of these kits that you find on Amazon and eBay and all that kind of thing. The controllers control the color, and sometimes you can control the brightness up and down, but very, very rarely do they have any form of PWM or fan speed control. So that's one thing to bear in mind. They do run slightly faster, so they are going to be a little bit noisier than usual, but with more noise comes more airflow and comes more cooling, which if you've been watching my videos, that is something I definitely need for my Masterbox 3.1 light, which is behind, which is going to be the machine that these things end up in. Anyway, I'm digressing. So airflow, 38 CFM, which is pretty good. It's got a hydro bearing, rated current is 0.35 amps, rated voltage is 12 volts. So actually going on to that, you could always reverse the polarity in your Molex connector for the 2 cables, and you could change it down to either 7 or 5 volts, I believe. So that is something you could do to reduce the RPMs, which would then obviously make it quieter. It won't push so much air, but it'll make it a little bit quieter. And they're rated for a lifetime usage of 20,000 hours. So probably just about enough time for me to play CSGO for a little bit. Right, that's enough about the stuff. Let's see what's in the box. So we get a little controller module with this attached Molex power connection, which conveniently says power on it, which is handy. And nice thing actually, all of this is done in either a very dark brown or black, along with the cabling, so it's not going to stick out like a sore thumb anywhere. So if you're looking to keep a nice tidy build, as you possibly will be if you're buying these fans because they're all for aesthetics, you're not going to have any problems hiding this. So you get the controller. What else do we get in here? You get some sets of screws to obviously attach all this, and you get a product list and instruction guide. Now it's not really an instruction guide, it basically just tells you what the connections are. It's not exactly rocket science, but it's a bit of paper and it could be helpful. And then this is the main part. You get 3 of these. These are the AIGO fans. Now on the actual connection ribbon, again, black connectors, so going to be able to be hidden in most builds, unless you've obviously got a white chassis, in which case, well, yeah, you're in trouble. But most chassis are going to be either black or dark, so you can hide it well. It comes with a proprietary 6-pin cable, which will only work with the AIGO controller box. But being as it comes with them, it's not going to be a problem. Now you can get this with an option of, I think, either 3 or 5 or 6 fans in a set. So if you want more fans, you can do, but 3 seems to be the magic number for most people for radiators or for systems such as that, where you have 2 in the front, 1 in the back. or maybe one in the front, one in the back, one on the CPU, who knows? You make your mind up. Anyway, so there are the 3 fans, as you can see, and they've got that really nice kind of quite thick plastic halo design around the outside, along with black blades. So the blades are going to look quite stealthy when they're illuminated, so you'll just see the kind of like the pretty halo. Now they do come in a range of colours that you can set yourself, so you've got the choice of red, green, blue or white. Any other colours if you want as a static colour. Unfortunately you can't do that, it's not part of the programmed module. And speaking of which, the module has a 2-pin connector which you attach to the reset button on your case, and you press the reset button and you can cycle through the different modes of the colours. So static colours again, red, green, blue, white. Then you can go into like colour cycles, so it flashes in and out, or sorry, cycles on and off through the different colours. Press it again, then it'll cycle like the rainbow kind of pattern you'd normally get, where it stays on all the time, just changes colour. And then after that, I think there's another one where it's slightly more pastely colours, and then it goes back to being off or whatever. Now you may be able to adjust the colours or hold the colours by pressing and holding the reset switch. I haven't actually been able to test that yet, but a few people have said it on various different Amazon shopping reports, and also I've looked it up online and some people have said it is possible. Whether it's possible with this revision, I do not know, but we will find out when we get them installed. So anyway, that has been a brief outlook of what these fans are and what comes in the box. And if you want to see what they look like when they're installed inside the chassis, press the subscribe button, click on the chime button, and when these are installed, you'll be able to see for yourself. So this has been a brief, well, not really brief, but this has been an unboxing of the AIGO R3 RGB fans. I've been Mike, this is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and we will catch you again in the very next video. Thanks for watching.